Uh, I mean, why is place value so important? I mean, you mentioned breaking it down into the six different elements, but why is that such a fundamental component of building effective mathematical strategies?
Yeah, I just think I think we underestimate it every time. Like we think that, and that comes down to what we think about place value as teachers, what we think place value is. Like when we think about teaching place value, I think most teachers think of reading and writing numbers. They think of putting numbers in order. They think of using materials like base 10 materials. And that's probably, and using it in the four operations as well. That's, when you're teaching addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you're obviously using numbers, so that relies on place value. So sort of that's where people think place value is at. And for me, a lot of those skills are quite superficial. Like the reading, they're really important. So it's not like we don't want to, we still want to teach them, but it doesn't get to the depth of understanding that you need to have to be really confident in place value and then apply it in all of these different scenarios. Like today I was teaching a grade 2 class. I went to a school the last 2 days. I've been modeling a lesson to every year level around multiplication. Anyway, today I was teaching a grade 2 class about doubling. And so we were working on doubles, and the lesson was going really well. And then I asked them they were doubling, they had to double a 2-digit number. And so we started with like 43. And so they were doubling 4 tens, is 8 tens, and then they were doubling 3 ones, is 6 ones. So, we put those together and that's fine. But then I asked them to double 53. And so when they had to double the 5 tens, they got to 10 tens. And so they then had to realize that that was 100. And that that's a much more difficult problem in terms of place value than the previous one. So even they were very confident with the actual idea of doubling. It was the place value that was holding them back from that achieving success in that. So I think I'm teaching a lesson on doubling, and suddenly it's a lesson on place value, because that's the issue that they have right at that point. Do you know what I mean? And I think teachers find that all the way through, that they're teaching something and then, converting units or, whatever it is, they go, oh, like that's actually place value that you've got an issue with.
Yeah. I think that's really important.